stuff. Katie plays stuff.
Hey, I'm Katie, and this is Katie Plays Stuff, where I play stuff for you. And today, we are getting to the next part of the Séance of Blake Manor. Alright, so you guys seem to really be enjoying this. I've got a lot of good comments, a lot of good feedback, which makes me happy. I know it's a lot. It's a lot. There's many characters. There's a lot of buttons to press. It's a detective game, and we're gonna get used to it, and I think this is gonna be a good time. I just previously watched, which I usually never do, but I rewatched my first episode, kind of skipped to the part where all of the people were showing themselves, just so I can become acquainted with them again. I know there's gonna be a lot of characters to learn, but we're gonna take it slow, and we're gonna do it one little mystery at a time. So let's get right back into this. All right, so this is where we left off. I also switched back to a mouse because I just wanted to see if, I don't know, the lagging issue would solve itself, and it kind of seems like it did. So let's hope and pray. So it's 8:14 in the morning on day 2. I wish I had the timetable. That might tell me maybe what days things are happening. I don't know. I haven't unlocked it yet, but we do have our mysteries here. Right now, we are investigating the culprit. Who is the one that forged Evelyn Dean's signature? Where is Evelyn Dean? We're trying to find out what's going on with her, who's behind her disappearance. But we also have some other stuff, like this man named Etienne Toussaint. He came over to us, and he thinks that the target is Hazel Erickson, who is holding the seance here, I believe, on Saturday, and that she is a fraud and all this stuff. Who cares? We have a woman that is missing, okay? That's what should be important here. We also have a map, which I think is really cool. The atrium shows us who's in here at what time. So we have Etienne right here. I don't know what the little gears above his head are. Maybe it's because I have a mission with him right now. My room, it shows different locked rooms here. I have the key to this one because he gave me a key to, I believe, this lady's room. And I don't want to just walk in there because what if she catches me? So we're going to have to go over there and talk to her, I think. Unless she's a little busy. I could try to go open her door. I don't know. Is she going to see me? Is this the right room? Yeah, she's like right in my eye of sight. Okay, I cannot click it. It will not let me click this door, so... I think I might have to go and talk to her. Oh, eavesdrop. Okay. On private conversations to discover more clues. Alright. Do I have to, like, hide to do this, or... Let me crouch down, get all sneaky-like.
I'm sorry, sir, but do you have a pen I can borrow?
Oh my god.
No use for one. Drudgery is an oral tradition, so I never got much into the writing. Home has served me grand for my purposes. Do you want my chisel?
Do you want my chisel?
No. I was planning on taking some notes. I want to go downstairs and examine the energy left by that poor bird before breakfast.
Why?
I suspect there is something to be learned about our fortunes here. If only I could have gotten to it before it was cleaned up.
Aye, well, I suppose some folks here have never gutted a bird to read its entrails before.
Is that some kind of Irish saying?
No.
No.
Oh, well, you'll excuse me then.
Mr. O'Finn doesn't write, and I didn't see his name on the sign-in book. He must be the person who marked his name with an X. I'll make a note of that. So, from what I remember, this guy, the one who was the X, and the priest? Hold on one second. I have a notebook in the other room. So I found a little notebook, and I thought I would write down some facts that, you know, I might want to remember. And never mind, I didn't write down that fact. Never mind. All I wrote was, Evelyn Dean is missing. Her father is a slumlord named Rupert Dean, and he was involved in killing my brother. But now, let's remember that Mr. O'Finn is the X guy, and he signed in 2 days after, I believe it was 2 days after Evelyn left. So he can't be the culprit because he didn't get here until Evelyn already disappeared. And then there's one other person that signed in 2 days later as well. And I cannot think of his name off the top of my head, but I know what he's wearing. So I just gotta see a picture of him and I'll know. So those two guys might be in the clear for now. Anyway, let's keep going. Okay, investigate. While investigating, you can learn characters' movements across the weekend. This information is learned by asking people, searching rooms, listening in on conversations, and more. This information will be added to the timetable. Alright, so now I can use that. As you learn more information, the timetable will be populated. Characters will appear on the map each hour if you know their schedule for the time slot. Reminders can also be set so events aren't missed. That's cool! Oh, okay. So we have an event. We have breakfast in the dining room at 9 a.m. So I have to go to that. Looks like Hunter will be in the stables at that time. Joyce will be at breakfast. So right now it says that Erickson is in the atrium, which is kind of where I don't want her to be if I'm going to go look in her room. And oh, you can go through all the days. Okay. All right. Well. What should I do now? Is she still over there? No, Mr. O'Finn is by himself. Where did she go? Where did she go? I gotta look at my map. Where is she? She's downstairs. Okay. Let's listen in. Can't hear anything. It doesn't seem like anyone's inside. Alright, I think we're gonna go in. We're in. Okay, she's got a crystal ball. Nothing happens when I touch it. Feels surprisingly cold. Are you surprised by that? Okay, what's in her drawers? Tarot cards. Standard deck of tarot cards. Can't see anything special about them. Alright. Can I close this? Close it. Close it up. Okay, just leave it open. That's great. What's this? Huh. It says targets. Miss Dean's name is circled. Etienne Toussaint is crossed off, but Evelyn is circled. And then we got Hunter, the stableman. We got Fiad Callahan and something Callahan, probably his wife. Why is it circled? What's the combination? Okay, we need a combination for this. And it's letters. Alright. What could she be targeting with Evelyn? Oh, she burned something. The remains of a letter from a contact telling her she is magically void, meaning she cannot learn magic no matter how hard she tries. No wonder she burnt it. Aw. I think she really believes this stuff. I don't know if she's a fraud or if she's just, like, really trying here. Mrs. Erickson's schedule for this weekend. I've noted her movements. That's good. Clothes. Same dress clothes. Okay. Oh my god, put it down. Close it up. Thank you. Oh, she's got her wizard outfit. A dress, bedecked with beads and sequins. Surely it's for the stage. Clothes, clothes. Okay. What's she got in here? Poison? Syringe? What is this? A mixture of morphine and scopolamine? I've heard of this concoction being used to sedate people. Is this for her own use, or something more sinister? I don't know. It's got a fucking skull and crossbones on it. Can't be good. A book by Mr. Toussaint. Frauds and Their Methodology, Volume 2. Okay, so she knows that Etienne is onto her. She knows. Let's see what else we can click on here. Ew. Those are some ugly-ass shoes. Variety of average-sized shoes.
I'm running out of time to find Mr. Toussaint as evidence.
Okay. I am. What's this? A book on the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, a spiritualist society. Okay, so that counted as evidence, I suppose. Let's close that. I think that's everything that I can click on. Wait. It's called HOGD. Could that be the code? For her, thing right here? Let me see. Let's try that. Oops. O. Oops. D. G? HODG? Maybe I got it wrong. Okay, that's not it. HOGD. I swear to God I'm dyslexic. Hold on. Got it. Ah, that was it. What's in here? Oh, I thought it was dynamite. Rich red candles. Something about that leaves me uncomfortable. Runes. Small stones with runes roughly carved into them. Collection of notes. Some ancient-looking pages. Alright. Illuminatus Magicus Consumiato. Alright. Magic resides in the heart of the user. Consume it, and you will take their power. I think she might just be trying to become magical. That's what she's trying to do. Place the sedated victim inside the ritual circle. Okay, never mind. She's trying to steal somebody's magic. Candles, a knife, bog oak. Everything required to carry out the ritual. Right? But who? I cannot risk picking another pariah like me. Pariah? Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, I think that's enough. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see. Oh, she's down there. I'm on to you, pariah. Let's go talk to this guy.
Hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
I think I can help you. Possibly. Alright, let's discuss the evidence that we got. So, is this everything that I have, or is this what I just found? Just want to see what I can do here. So we have documents, my observations. Alright, let's go back to evidence. So let's show him the ritual pages. I can also discuss it with her, too. Notes describing an arcane ritual to consume a magic user's heart in order to gain their powers and vigor. I found a ritual in her room. It talks of eating a person's heart to steal their magical abilities. Surely this is nonsense, sir. Such a thing cannot be real. What's more, she cannot intend on doing this. That is ominous. Rather, too ominous. Certainly such rituals exist. Do they work? I cannot say. Would she do it? Madame Erickson is a fraud, monsieur. I can't fucking do this. But I have trouble believing her capable of such a deranged act. You'll no doubt find many here studying strange things, but reading a book on sacrifice is not the same as performing it, correct? If we are to know this is her plan, and not academic in nature, then she would need to confess. She is unlikely to confess to me. But you? Perhaps. So I have to go talk to her and tell her that I snuck into her room, and I know she's gonna eat a human heart. Okay. Burnt paper about how she's not magic. I found a scrap of paper indicating that Mrs. Erickson is a pariah. I thought it might interest you. It does. But a scrap, you say. Is the page complete? Is she named on it? She is not. Then it will not suffice. I do not think we could convince anyone it isn't a forgery. However real it might be. Alright. Proof. A list of seance attendees who could be magic practitioners found in Mrs. Erickson's room. Okay, this is the with her name circled. Let's show him that. What sort of proof would suffice to show someone to be a fraud? Any number of things, monsieur. catching them in the act, of course, but a record of their methods, a letter admitting that they are faking it, even a confession would do, if witnessed by somebody of standing. I'm sure you know it when you see it. Does he not want to see that? Did I show him that list? I discovered a list in her room with names of guests on it. Interesting, but it does not prove anything in itself. A list of marks for her fraudulent ways? A list for something more? Who can say off this alone? Your name was marked off. How insulting! A list of people who she does not like, maybe. Evelyn Dean's name was circled. At the top was written targets. Interesting. Speculation, yes, but perhaps it is that I do not use magic, whereas Mademoiselle Dean, she is rumored to be a studied woman. Okay, so she's trying to find... So did she... Oh my god, did she kidnap Evelyn and she cut out her heart? I don't know. What else can I show him? Hauntings... Burnt paper, list of names, ritual pages... The ones in red here, I think, are the ones that I wanted to show him, so that makes sense. Fraud... Let's do the tarot cards? Searching out a fraud must be easy work at an event such as this. In what way, monsieur? It is a séance. Surely everyone involved is running it as a charlatan, and the rest naive fools. Au contraire, monsieur. Many of the guests are true magical practitioners. But at the gathering such as this, there is likely to be somebody looking to take advantage of the more vulnerable attendees, those who merely believe. Okay. What do you want to see? Notebook in pocket. List of names. I showed him that. Timetable? My record of the... Okay, let's give him the timetable. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Other than the ball this evening, I hope to attend the talks. Talks? In the drawing room. One at 11, one at 3, one more at 5 if you wish to join me. And tomorrow, let me see, I plan to attend the drawing room. Talks at 3 and 5. I'll want to eat before the séance at 9, but I have no interest in the silent dinner, so I'll need to corner the staff and make arrangements beforehand. Okay, so now I have his plans. Society of Psychical Research. Oh, what should we do here? I showed him the ritual pages. I do have to go talk to her. Maybe I should go do that. Alright, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll be right back.
That's all.
Take care.
Okay, let me go down and talk to her, because it's 8:36, and, she's still down there. And we got breakfast coming up. Hello? Let's analyze ya. Let's see. She got a crest on her necklace. An elaborate crest worn with pride. I don't recognize the symbol itself, however. Costume jewelry. An array of jewelry, the sort worn by spiritualists and show women. Okay. Nervous energy. She hides it well, but seems uncomfortable. For what reason? Okay, that's it. See her mystery here. Okay, so this is her whole mystery. I'm just skipping these. I can create a hypothesis. But maybe I should talk to her first before I do all that. Oh, okay, so I'm just trying to figure out what these little symbols mean. So he has gears above him. And it kind of gives me information about each, at least the information that I have. He's room 20, working class. He cannot write. We have Etienne, who is room 6, mid-30s, names marked off. Okay, so that's all the information I found. Her motive, Miss Dean's name was circled. She cannot use magic. Medium-sized shoes in her room. Her room's filled with magical tomes. Right? But why does she have the little light bulb above her head? Because I haven't come up with the hypothesis yet? I can try. Hazel Erickson's goal is to steal the valuables, the heart of Evelyn Dean to consume her jewelry, magical abilities. What if? No, that can't be it. Okay, is it? No, consume, not steal. Consume her heart to steal her magical abilities. I know what happened here.
Mrs. Erickson intends on murdering Evelyn Dean to eat her heart and steal her magical abilities. I must confront her before it's too late.
Okay, Jesus, do you gotta say this right in front of her? Alright, let's talk to her.
Well, hello there. I don't recognize you. We haven't met before, have we?
Well, we're about to be very acquainted, Mrs. Erickson.
We haven't. I'm Declan Ward.
Mrs. Erickson. Hazel, if ever we should get so friendly. I'm a medium by trade, so naturally I had to come to this gathering. I'm hoping to pick up some new skills before the end.
Okay, so I can discuss the evidence with her, or I can confront. I'm gonna get a little bit more information first. Let's talk about why you so nervous, bitch. You alright, Mrs. Erickson? You seem uncomfortable. As if to comment on it will make me more comfortable. I'm fine, Mr. Ward, thank you. Okay. You got a crest on your necklace. What is that about? Can I ask what the crest you're wearing symbolizes? I'm a member of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. Just a little way to let fellow members know that they're among kin, you know? What about your costume jewelry? Looks cheap. Does your jewelry have a particular meaning at all? Oh, not in that there are symbols or anything of that sort, but different colors and stones are thought to have magical correspondences. It's almost standard as the mystic's attire. It lets people know exactly why I'm here and what I do. Okay. Should I tell her about the stuff I found in her room, or what? Let's get her schedule. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Well, I do think I shall be spending my afternoon in the drawing room. Such an opportunity to commune with our fellows, don't you think, between the talks. If you ask me, though, Miss Montavani's talk at 5 is the only one worth attending, and so will be the only one I do attend. I'm entirely skipping the one at 3. I've already forgotten what it is. I think I'll take an afternoon nap then instead. I want to get some rest in before the ball later. And as for Sunday, yes, I suppose I'll be in church at 11 and lunch at 1. The doctor's talk at 3 might be a tad silly, but he's easy on the eyes, and I love the Irish accent. I don't think I'd have another talk in me after that, so I'll nap at 5 instead. Otherwise, I'll waste the day in the gardens and maze. I think calming my nerves before the big event. I hear that's where they're holding it, you know, the Séance. I can hardly wait. All right. Who just tells their whole schedule to somebody? Like, yeah, I'm going to take a nap at 5. I'm going to have my dinner. Then I'm going to go here. I'm going to brush my teeth. Like, what the fuck? All right. Now, do I confront her with some other stuff, like the ritual pages? Do you think there could be a ritual that would allow a person to steal magic from another practitioner? How could you? No, of course not. I wouldn't know, Mr. Ward. I communicate with ghosts. I would have no business with such rituals. You liar! You liar. I've heard it said that some people have simply devoid of magic. Have you ever heard of such a thing? Pariahs. Yes, I have heard of this. People for whom no amount of training will open the third eye. It's dreadful. Unfair, even. What did they do to be cursed so? What did you do? What'd you do, lady? Tell her that I eavesdropped? Yeah. Alright, let's go for it. Studying the crash site? Oh, yes, the poor bird. As was mentioned, it is an omen. I thought perhaps it was best to see if anything could be learned in what remained of the incident. Sadly, the staff beat me to it, so there's not much to be seen here, I am afraid. Okay, list of names. There's quite the turnout at this event. Any number of skilled people in the magical arts. Are there any you would recommend talking with? People whose skill you particularly admire? Oh, well, Miss Montavani, of course, but she is so busy. She's hard to talk to. Miss Dean is also a skilled practitioner, though I have not seen her in a few days. So Miss Dean was one of these people who believed they could use magic. Perhaps you should talk with the Callahans? Okay. You keep any suspicious boxes in your hotel room? I heard the staff mention that you have a lockbox brought with you. Must be important to have brought a thing like that so far. Oh, well, you know, there are secret documents to be kept safe. What is it to you anyway? Oh, nothing. I'm just gonna confront you! Your goal is to consume the heart of Evelyn Dean, to steal her magical abilities.
How could you possibly... Can you, read minds? Or did you let yourself into my room to rifle through my belongings?
Well, if she thinks that I'm magical and can read minds, she's gonna come for my heart next.
Bad news for both of us, then. You can't say anything without giving yourself up as a thief. And who would believe you?
Etienne?
Whatever it is, you're no mystic, so there's no way you can't understand. To know such secrets exist, such wonders to see, and to be kept from it by some abnormality. What's the reason? I've put the work in and nothing. Am I a soulless freak? Is that why?
It's possible.
Am I to be punished in this life and then again for eternity? Would you sit by and do nothing?
Yes, I would. Go find another hobby.
Well, I won't. I'll have my heart, my powers, my soul, and all you get by saying something is a nasty dealing with when I have them. Stay out of this, Mr. Ward, if you have any sense.
Okay. Mr. Barley, did you hear all that? Lock her up. Lock her up. Good lord, this woman's insane. Desperate. Or both. She must be stopped. Maybe Mr. Toussaint will have an idea.
Oh, a sneering breakfast and... I need...
Okay. So I don't have enough evidence yet still? What is... Act on Hazel Erickson. Additional 1 actions in the mind map. Alright. Still got this guy up here. I kind of want to get his plans before I lose him. But I don't have the time. Literally. Hi. Is mystery what I want to do or no? Okay, we added to it. Nice. Mr. Toussaint has given me Miss Erickson's room, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Tell Mr. Toussaint. Okay. I will do that.
Ah, hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
Discuss. The confession.
Mrs. Erickson has confessed to me. Quite a gruesome plan. She is indeed a fraud. She has no magical powers. She seems to be incapable of using magic, in fact. Something that plagues her. To the point where she will perform a ritual to steal the heart and magical prowess from another ear.
What? No, it cannot be.
She is in dire need to feel magic. To have it, it seems. But also, she fears that the reason she cannot use magic is a flaw in her soul.
She's blinded, of course, by our desires. Anyone who believes in a soul would also believe that there is no eternal bliss for them after murder, especially in a manner so foul. What's more, now you and I know our plan. Here, take my notes. Let her know that if she does this, not only it will stain her in her God's eyes for eternity, but also we'll see her hanged and raised to this oblivion she fears so much.
Okay.
She would be better served getting off this path now and finding more mundane solutions to finding her God's favor. I am told one can cleanse the soul with coin. My record shows she certainly conned enough of that in her time. As for you and me, Monsieur Wilder, our business is done. Whatever reason you're really here, your identity is safe with me.
Thank you.
And as for this place, news of our plans has turned my stomach. I've had enough mysticism for this trip. I shall be sitting the séance out. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have notes to make in my quarters. Au revoir, monsieur.
All right, so we solved another little mystery. Mr. Toussaint is no longer attending the séance. So is that my plan? I'm trying to get people to not attend the séance so that they don't get their hearts ripped out? Is that what she's trying to do at the séance? Which will also ensure she does not do something more terrible. Oh, I have to... Okay, let me go talk to her. Oh, what's this? What's happening? That gauge decreased and a light went out as soon as Mr. Toussaint decided he was no longer attending the séance. What exactly is that device monitoring and why? Maybe I should convince another guest to avoid the event and see if this occurs again. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like this idea. And I'm getting a lot more used to this. Still a lot of buttons.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Is this your room? Number 4? Mr. Ward.
Yes, that's me.
Sorry to disturb you, sir. Just delivering this parcel to your room. It was left for you at the front desk.
From who?
By who?
No idea, sir. It was left when nobody was about to see. Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
What is this? A journal? It has Miss Dean's name on it. What's inside? How did this get here? No postmark, so it came from the hotel itself? But from who? So somebody here sent it to me. Regardless of who sent it, I should read the thing. Okay. Sunday the 24th. She talks of her arrival at the manor. Everything seemed to go smoothly. So it's her journal, okay. Her writing is delicate and graceful, as was her signature. What are these 4 symbols beside the word supplies? Must be important, whatever they are. Monday the 25th, it seems she bumped into somebody and was not pleased to see them. Looks as if she was to name them on the following page, but that information is now missing. Ooh, okay. And now it's different handwriting. Tuesday the 26th, the night she went missing, she speaks of feelings of dread and she doubts that she'll sleep that night. Her writing has become more erratic since she arrived at the manor. A sigil with dream scrawled next to it. I saw this in my dream. Did she dream it too? What does this mean? Did we have the same dream? What does it mean? Has anyone experienced anything similar, I wonder? If I could find even 3 people with similar experiences, then I could be sure there's something there. Okay. So... I can't imagine that all of this has to do with the Séance lady, with Mrs. Erickson. I can't imagine that's all. I think it might have to do... This is a crazy guess, but maybe the... what's his name? The person of the house. Not the master of the house, the... what did they call him? The something of the house. Anyway, so there's the adult man who owns the manor, and then there's the little son, Walter. I cannot think of his fucking name. Anyway, so what if his wife died, and he is trying to resurrect his wife in some way, because we did see a painting of a woman holding like a jar, like an Egyptian jar, which had all of these writings and symbols on it. So what if he's trying to pull some crazy magic to sacrifice all of these people here in the manor, and if he sacrifices them, he can resurrect his wife or something. Or he's trying to use Evelyn's body to be the sacrifice and kind of maybe put his wife's ghost into her body. That all sounds crazy, I know, but that's what I do here. Welcome to Katieplaysstuff, folks. What did I... Oh, the rip. It seems some pages were torn out. Okay. Alright. This has left me with more questions than answers. Perhaps some answers lie in her reason for being here. Maybe I can find something related to that, or otherwise useful by searching her room. But in which room was she staying? Okay. No, that's not what I meant to press. What is it here? Alright, we got all of this here. Records. Let's see, people. Isn't people one of these? Oh, here we are. So that's Walter Blake. Where is the husband? Blake, this guy. This is the whoever. We'll have to talk to him. Because I think he's trying to resurrect his wife. His dead wife. And I don't know why Walter's so creepy. That's what I'm thinking so far. Alright. Did I save it yet? Let me save it. Guys, I'm getting into this, okay? I'm getting into this. I've been recording for about 40 minutes, but I'm gonna keep going here. Alright, so it's 8:48, almost breakfast time. I want to get this guy scheduled real quick and talk to him. I also need to confront her downstairs. She's still down there? She is. Okay, so let me just quickly talk to him. Oh, if I analyze him, it's gonna take up my time. Alright, let's try it. Wild hair and beard. He looks to be living a hermit's lifestyle. Alright, we don't have to judge. I mean, he does have a huge wooden staff. But whatever. A crown, a roughly made crown of wood and leather. His belt is quite eye-catching. And a staff, a yew branch with the simplest of ornamentation, but he carries it proudly. Okay, well that's good.
Ah, there you are now.
Hi.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but, do I know you?
Ha no, I never said such. Just plainly, there you are, and you are.
Okay.
You have me there, sir.
Sir, I'm no knight. I'm done enough in, and you can call me such. I'm a proud traveller protector of these lands.
Noted. I am Declan Ward. Also, not a knight.
Ha, good to meet you, lad.
I take it that you've come for the séance.
Ah, yes and no. I'm here because of the séance, but not for it. I have no urge to speak to the dead. I doubt they have much comfort to offer up. What interests me is those people who want to speak to the dead. How they intend to do it, and more, what they will be doing afterwards to clean up their mess.
That's why you're here? It's kind of weird.
These rich people, they think because they force themselves on these lands they can do what they want to them? It won't stand. The land won't let it, and neither will I.
Alright. I believe you. Alright, it's 8:50. I had a great time talking to you.
Only do something if you want, not because you should.
That is so true, Mr. Ofen. Thank you. I love that. That's a beautiful quote. I will talk to you later. I have to go do some stuff. Yes, this is what I was talking about. This painting here. She's holding a jar. Is this the lady of the house that died? The one that we saw her ghost, maybe? Maybe he's trying to resurrect her. I don't know. Would that be too obvious? Alright, let me get down here. I got some stuff to do with you.
Mr. Ward, surely we have nothing left to discuss?
You are wrong, ma'am. You are wrong. Notes on Miss Erickson. Is that it?
Mrs. Erickson. We need to talk.
Mm-hmm.
This had best not be about my personal affairs again. Why don't you do us both a favor, Mr. Ward, and stop interfering?
Not Mr. Varley just standing there listening.
What could you, of all people, possibly have to say to me?
That's not a bad point. Perhaps you'll be more interested in what Mr. Toussaint has to say. Shall we go to your room, then? Or would you rather discuss this in the open?
Yes, my room, sir.
Oh, okay. happening?
So you've read the notes and understand your situation. Whether you face eternal damnation now is a point of debate. You assume that this is linked to this magical nullness you have. You may well be wrong. But if you do this, then you are locking yourself onto that path. And Mr. Toussaint will ensure your remaining days will not be easy. Magic or no.
He's right. I'm a damned fool. I wanted so much to be special, to have what the others have. But now you have taken that hope from me. Maybe you will have saved my soul. But even now, I think I'd pay that price for a taste of that. If he wasn't going to rob my chance to use and appreciate it, I would curse you both if I didn't know there would be no venom in my bite.
Sorry.
But
Try it
he
out.
lives. I forsake this ritual. And I forsake this seance. I have no want to see others enjoying what I will never have. I hope they see their ghost and more. So much more.
We broke this woman's heart. Oh well.
Now, I would really like to be left alone. I have a lot to think about.
You were gonna eat someone's heart, you fucking wench. Like, don't be acting all high and mighty now. Using Mr. Toussaint as a safeguard, I've talked Mrs. Erickson down. Nice. Oh, so she's not going to the seance now. I thought she was holding the seance. Who's doing the seance? I was right. The gauge decreases as people's plans for the seance change. I'm still unsure of the device's purpose, but my gut says I want this as decreased as possible. Alright. I got an achievement. Mystery solved. Mr. Toussaint and Mrs. Erickson. If this seance has attracted the likes of Mrs. Erickson, then Miss Dean may be in even more danger than I realized. I was able to make her see sense, but I doubt that's enough to spare her from eternal damnation. She's a fraud, an unrepentant sinner, with no regard for harm caused by her pursuit of power. How many desperate people has she cheated to get this far? Can she atone for what she's already done? That is, if she even realizes she needs to. Regardless, she's no longer my concern. Nice. Checked her off our little map here. That's not it. This one here. Anything I gotta do with this? What time is it? It's almost 9 a.m. So we're going to breakfast. Let me just look here. Who's gonna be at breakfast? Is that all I have? Oh, these are the only schedules I have. Okay. Alright, well, where is breakfast? I haven't really explored anything yet. I assume the dining room is not up here. My guy also wants to find out which room belonged to Evelyn. Lobby's down here, let's see. Map of the upper floor. This should be useful for placing which guest is located where. I like that. Ah, look at this. This is really big. Unassigned room here. Unassigned room 21. So it could be some of these. Oh my god, this game. I'm kind of obsessed. I think I'm gonna become obsessed. Like, if I did hour-long videos, this is gonna be like a 20-part series. Okay, I can't go in the bathroom. Northeast corridor. I just want to explore now. So what are these? We can wait for the time to change, I guess. Got a library. Dining room is this way, okay. Oh my god, this is so cool. What is this chair doing like that? This book appears to have been read many times. Well, fuck somebody up. Their chair's all sideways. This chair's been knocked off balance. This bathhouse is closed for the winter months. Okay. Alright, let's head to the dining room and click on some stuff there before breakfast starts. Dining room is this way. Who are you? Mr. Ward. Thomas Blake, the 6th Marquess. That's what I was trying to remember. Marquess of Dune. The 6th Marquess. This is off kilter too. Why? Creepy ass pictures here. It says the stables open at 10. That's the way to the stables. East Tower. Alright, let's go to the dining room. Oh, dining room closed to guests outside of mealtimes. Breakfast is served from 9 to 10, lunch from 1 to 2. Dinner on Saturday is from 7 to 8. Dinner on Sunday is a silent dinner from 8 to 9. What's silent dinner? Admittance to meals is closed on the half hour. Okay, so if I look at my... Yes, if I look at my timetable now, we have lunch here as well. Cool. Alright, well, I guess we just click 5 more things until it's breakfast time. Staff only. It contains bed linens and towels, mostly. How would you know? You haven't gone in there. Contains bed linens... Is that so? Is that so? Check out the library. Certain topics can be researched in the library to uncover further information. Key research topics will always be found on the research desk. The bookshelves can be used to gain supplementary information, and topics can be learned from other characters, evidence, and other research. Okay. So I might be having to do some research. Putting me to work. This is giant. Anybody in here? Ooh. Having a bottle of sherry while reading. What's open here? Looks to be Miss Quinn's schedule. I've made a note of her movements. Cool. Various books detailing historical land ownership in the region. Okay, so she's looking at Mysteries of the West. Various books detailing historical land ownership. Oh, same thing. Maps. Map of Ireland and one of Connaught, the region this hotel sits in. Some sections are carefully marked out. Okay, so this is the spiritualism section. They all have different sections. What's that? A research desk. This will be useful if I want to look anything up. Okay. Mary Blake, Wilhelmina Blake. Information on Mary Blake. After her marriage to Jonathan Blake, the Marquess of Dune, in 1881, she gained the title of Marchioness. Marchioness Blake established the Blake Foundation in 1890. Through the foundation, the Marchioness, I don't know how to pronounce that, constructed and funded several orphanages, ragged schools, and widows' almshouses in the impoverished rural towns and villages across Connaught. The Marchioness committed much of the Blake's fortune to the foundation and organized fundraising events across Ireland and Great Britain. She spent her free time teaching English at one of the foundation's local schools and privately funded the university's education for over 40 pupils. Marchioness Blake took up a position of philanthropist and charity worker, acting as a pillar to her community and the very image of a God-fearing woman until her death in 1894. She sounds incredible. Okay. That's interesting. So then, what about Wilhelmina? Wilhelmina August Blake was born in 1788. Okay, so is that her mother? Was born in 1788 to Thomas Blake, the 6th Marquess of Dune. She disappeared without a trace on the night of October 29th, 1828. She had a passion for music from an early age and was often called upon to entertain her father's guests with piano recitals in the drawing room. I would hate that. Oh my god. I remember when I used to play flute when I was little, I could literally play like Frere Jacques. And like my grandpa was like, Katie, get your flute! let's go. We got guests over. Get your flute, Frere Jacques. Like, I'm not a puppet, sir. I'm not a circus monkey. In the months leading to her disappearance, she developed a keen interest in Egyptology. After her uncle, Lord Bernard Blake, gifted her an ancient vase. Okay, wait a second. In the months leading to her disappearance, she developed a keen interest in Egyptology. Her uncle, Bernard Blake, gifted her an ancient vase he recovered during an expedition to Giza. The vase disappeared on the same night as Lady Blake. Something about that vase. Her father experienced episodes of melancholy in his later years and would roam the grounds searching for his daughter, adamant that she had never left Blake Manor. Her whereabouts and fate remain unknown. Interesting. There's got to be like a secret prison or something underneath the manor. Alright, we gotta go to the dining room. Very interesting. I will have to check out this research desk a little later. But let's get to breakfast. This way. Hello.
Hello again, sir. You here for the meal?
Yes, no, your name? I think I already have his name, right? Can I actually just get more information from him?
Oh, sorry, sir. My name's Doyle. Seamus Doyle. So, the meal?
Yes.
Certainly, sir. Let me show you to your seat.
Thought I could talk to him a little more. Never mind.
If you're looking for a seat, you're welcome to join us. I'm sure my companion here won't mind.
What is your guys' thing? You said that's not my wife. We're just two people. Like, are you guys just kind of like dating and having sex on the side? Like, polyamorous couple? You know, it's very cool for the times. I'm interested in this.
Why not? I'm being educated on the specifics of tomorrow evening's séance, and why, apparently, is so impressive.
Join them. Excuse self from meal. Takes 21 minutes to join them off my day. I guess I'll join him.
Declan Ward. Pleased to meet you both.
Allow me to introduce Mrs. Olivia Darcy, and I am Lloyd Dupre.
Would you believe that he's somewhat of an expert on all things related to death?
Why?
She means I am an undertaker.
Okay.
More than that, evidently. We were just talking about this grand séance, and I'm trying to understand what it is that makes it so grand.
I mean, why don't you wait and see? It's like, what, tomorrow or something?
All séances are used to speak to ghosts. Is that not the entire point of them? So, wherein lies the distinction? Surely, if Miss Mantovani has held a séance before, then she has also made a ghost talk before.
No, though I understand the confusion. We have gotten close to that feat, parallel to it, but direct communication has not been achieved. Seances are used to invite a ghost to communicate, and to provide a means for them to do so. In the most successful cases, the spirit speaks through the medium themselves.
He's very knowledgeable. I like him.
But those cases are debunked at worst, and uncorroborated at best. There is no way to prove beyond doubt that the medium did not make it up. Now, in any records of direct sightings, and this is true of my own encounters, the ghosts cannot speak for themselves.
So you've had your own encounters. Do you believe this or do you not?
Miss Mantovani intends to...
Cutscene. What's happening?
Oh dear, I've made a right hames of this. Don't fret, nothing's broke.
Okay.
Oh, do you need help, Mrs. Joyce?
I love him. He's my favorite.
Oh no, sir, thank you. I managed to drop it. I can manage to pick it back up, I'm sure.
Ooh, take the key, obviously. Was that even an option? Like, who's gonna leave it there?
What a ruckus.
I don't like you.
That poor woman. Anyway, where was I? Yes. The hope is that Miss Montavani, with the right time, place, and people around her, will cut out the middleman, or middlewoman in this case, and have the spirit speak for itself.
Is that really possible?
Tomorrow night, the veil between worlds will be at its thinnest, and it's especially thin here, in this part of the country. Then, the hotel. It's not without its storied history. Plenty of uncrossed souls in these walls. That, of course, is where the danger lies.
Danger?
Danger?
Spirits aren't to be trifled with. That gets forgotten sometimes.
Don't interrupt or ask about danger. I mean, he is going off and giving all this information. Do these choices really matter? I don't know. Yeah, what kind of danger?
Do you think he'll be in danger attending the seance?
I am putting my trust in Miss Montavani. I don't believe she'll lead us wrong. We'll be fine, I think. So long as no one disturbs her workings.
Perhaps I'll stand farther back from the proceedings than I initially planned. But I don't think I'm done with my questions, Mr. Dupre. I want to know more about your practice. After breakfast, would you join me for some air out front?
Oh, she's gonna put a smacker on those lips.
It would be my pleasure.
Oh, shit.
But I could have sworn I'd left my key here. Maybe I dropped it. I'm sorry, Mr. Dupre. We will have to postpone that conversation. Once we're finished here, I'll need to go to reception and ask whether anyone has turned in my key.
Okay, so I can see the differences here. I can see if I left the key, I would probably be able to go eavesdrop on their conversation. But since I took the key, now they're not going to have that conversation, I guess.
Of course, madam. I'll be in the courtyard, should you find time to join me.
Okay, so he'll be out there. But I can get him alone. You didn't hear that. Alright, well, I have Miss Darcy's room key. It's 9:23. I kind of want to get a little bit more information from this guy if I can.
Sorry, sir. Would you mind waiting until we had the place cleared before returning?
When can I speak to you? I want to ask him about, like, the hauntings around here and, like, what he thinks. Let's go look at her room. Or should I go to the courtyard? Let me look at the map here. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, so she's out in the lobby right now. We have... How do I... Let's see, courtyards. We got him out in the courtyard. Mrs. Darcy's room is not actually in the atrium. It is... this way. Okay, so... this way? No, it's upstairs. Okay, hold on. Goodbye, Mr. O'Finn. Okay. This is where I think her room is. Last door on the left. Alright, so got some rooms this way. Lots of things are overturned. Another book here. Is this her room? Miss Darcy's bedroom. Can't hear anything. It doesn't seem like anyone's inside. Alright, perfect. Let's check this out. Ah, that's a beautiful room. Okay, close. An assortment of clothing. Nothing interesting. Her shoes seem to be of medium size. Right. Got her shoe size. Book on spiritualism. The information within seems targeted to the inexperienced. Okay, she's a woman who wants to learn. Her schedule for the weekend. I've noted her movements. Cool. What is that? A cross. A Protestant cross. Her journal, those blasted dreams of home. I don't want to go home. Not after what happened. I want a new life. There's a loose page slipped in here. A medical certificate showing Mrs. Darcy was bedbound for some time in the autumn of last year with a cold. The doctor listed as medical code UO33, whatever that means. Vanity box? Okay. Notes she's making about the event, but they seem less academic in nature and more for the work of fiction. Letters. Rather racy letters to Mrs. Darcy's husband. She has a husband, but they don't seem to be written by Mrs. Darcy herself? Does that writing look familiar? Are there any similarities? Okay. Yeah. This. What else? What else? The handwriting matches. It seems Miss Dean is the author of these letters to Mr. Darcy. What? Evelyn Dean was writing to Mrs. Darcy's husband? That's why she out here fucking cheating with Dupre. Oh my god. So Miss Darcy has a connection to Miss Dean. One with an inbuilt motive. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, what else? A book that has clearly been handled with care. Okay. Some novels, a few bookmarked partway through. Now I want to know what would have happened in that courtyard. Information on the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. It seems rather rudimentary, reading for a fully fledged member. A book that has clearly been handled with care. Okay. Now, is that everything here? I think it is. It's 9:34. Do I head back to the lobby and try to talk to her about some of this stuff? Let's see here. They're in a conversation. Can I eavesdrop on this conversation? Yes, I can.
Yes, madam.
I seem to have misplaced my room key.
I see. Let us see what we can do about that for you. Now, where has that spare key gotten to?
Well, that's not interesting. She does not seem impressed with something. The event, the attendees, or me, perhaps. An intricate brooch, perhaps representing something and less dainty than one would expect such a lady to wear. Evidence of a ring, worn for a long time and since removed. Okay, so she found out her husband was cheating. She's here trying to learn about magic, maybe because she wants to get back at him, or maybe because she wants to find Evelyn and confront her for this cheating scandal. Alright, we have a lot going on right now. Alright, let's talk to her.
Mr. Ward, you've come back to me.
Yes, I have. Why aren't you wearing your wedding ring? Have you recently removed a ring, Mrs. Darcy? I may or may have not. In either case, it's none of your concern. Okay. Why do you have disdain for me? You seem unimpressed with something, Mrs. Darcy. Do I? I suppose you want to know if it is with you, hmm? Well, you can rest easy. Since coming here, I have a great many things on my mind, and none of them are to do with a man I just met. There's an interesting brooch you have there. Yes, well, it's actually very important. I'd tell you, but it's a secret. One of those hush-hush secret society things, you see. Okay. Where should we go with this? Let me get her schedule. I think I already have her schedule, don't I? What are your plans while you're here? I'll be in attendance for Mr. Blake's talk at 11, and Miss Montavani's at 5, certainly. I suppose I'll have to make time for lunch at 1, and I plan to retire to my bedroom for some writing at 3. I suppose to work hard and play hard, Mr. Ward. So after all that, I shall pay the bar a visit in the evenings, too. Then on Sunday, I'll keep things light, I think. Church at 11 for my sins, and then back to my room for some writing before and after lunch at 1. And of course, I don't know if I can face the seance without some liquid courage first. I get it. Miss Dean's room? Do you happen to recall which room Miss Dean was staying in? Near me, I know that. I overheard her and Miss Quinn arguing the other night. Not sure if the actual room. I don't recall seeing her coming or going from any room in particular. Okay, so it's on her floor. Medical certificate. Has your work given you any expertise on medical documentation? Oh, goodness, no. The odd time I would need to include something like that, it's off to the library for me, so I might pester my cousin, who has himself become a doctor. Have you been having any strange dreams? I've had the most peculiar dreams since coming here. Really? Please do tell me more about your half-remembered slumbers. Honestly, Mr. Ward, there are so many real, intangible things happening here, and you want to discuss dreams. Okay, she's not a dreamer. Do you have any reason to believe that your husband was writing to someone he shouldn't have been before his death? Oh, he died. Okay. Oh, do I? My Cecil was quite the wordsmith. It was what had me fall for him in the first place. Now, if only he'd had the decency to save those love letters for me. Who could this mistress have been? Have you ever used an affair or infidelity as a plot point in a book? You know, if you just read my books. But yes, I did, once. A woman's husband cheated on her, and their reconciliation night was his alibi for a murder. In hindsight, I do not think I did justice to how devastating it can be. If I were to revisit that story now, he would need another alibi. Doesn't really help me much. Strange dreams, mistress, blah blah blah, grand seance, strange occurrings. Do you suppose the seance will be successful? I would hope so. It's a long way to come for failure. But I'm sure all these experts, how hard can it be? I'm still struggling to understand the significance between asking a medium to tell me a ghost's name and asking the ghost itself. It's all the same to me as long as the ghost leaves afterwards. That's the part I'm interested in. What about hauntings? I've been hearing talk of this manor as haunted. Have you ever seen anything like that yourself? If you had said that to me not 2 weeks ago, I'd have rolled my eyes at you, sir. But this place has changed my mind on ghosts. Okay. Want to elaborate? I can't help but feel like strange things happen in this place. Tricks of the light and imagination, Mr. Ward, most certainly. I mean, aren't they? I don't know. What can you tell me about the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn? Oh, well, Mr. Ward, I'm not sure I should say anything at all. I wouldn't want to betray their trust in me, you understand. Okay. The last thing I have is this device. What do you make of that strange contraption in the atrium? The garish green tube? You can tell this place lacks a woman's touch.
That was all.
Good day.
That's funny. Did I learn anything from that? What do I want from this? Investigate room 13. Discover meaning of medical code. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to go to the library or something for all that. Hi, Mr. Varley. Alright, it wants me to investigate room 13. 14. 13. Miss Darcy's room. I already did this. It came up on my thing to investigate room 13. Did I miss something in here? Perfume? Notes of damask rose. Someone else would know better. Those. Nothing in there. Got that book. Doesn't look like it's been holding anything other than water. Open that. I looked at that. Stool? Oh, what's this? Vial of poison? Why on earth does Mrs. Darcy have a bottle of lithium? I don't know. Now I'm gonna have to go back and talk to her about it. This guy just keeps seeing me run by. Wait, I got one more thing to say to you.
Mr. Ward.
Yeah. Vial of poison. In your stories, has anyone ever been poisoned? Of course. I've used them all. Arsenic, cyanide, strychnine. But my real favorite is lithium. It's a tasteless and odorless, you see. So it's very believable that a victim could ingest it without knowing. And, as it's a relatively new substance, the reader can believe it when the doctor misdiagnoses it as severe gastroenteritis. Okay. Is that not enough? I don't know what I'm trying to do. I guess I'm still missing stuff. Discover the meaning of medical code, so I have to go to the library for that, I guess. Okay. I need medical books. Medical books. We got archaeology, geography, word mythology, Irish, folklore, religion, Blake history, Irish history, world, medicine. Collection of medical texts, some on practices long outdated. Is there anything I want to look up? Yes. It says here, this code is used to indicate spontaneous abortion or miscarriage in common parlance. It seems that the condition being listed as a bad cold is a euphemism. Oh, okay, so she had an abortion. That's why she was sick or whatever. Look up folk healing. That's for the other guy, right? I don't have time for that. I gotta go back. Yeah, I'm just gonna confront a lady about her abortion. Yeah, this is great. 10 out of 10 gameplay. Hi, I'm back.
Mr. Ward.
I've come back. And I know about your abortion. Have you ever written about miscarriages in your work? It's not something I think Frankly, sir, given how the topic is dealt with in the real world, I do not think publishers or an audience would care for it. I'm gonna form a hypothesis, lady. Let's do it. Olivia Darcy's goal is to blank blank as blank for the blank that occurred while she blanked. Is to recruit everyone. No. Is to murder everyone. Murder Miss Dean as revenge for the affair that occurred while she had a cold while she was getting an abortion. That doesn't make sense? Her goal is to murder Miss Dean as revenge for the affair that occurred while she had a cold. Oh, miscarried. Damn it. Goal is to murder... Well, she didn't have a cold. Anyway. Okay. Murder Miss Dean as revenge for the affair that occurred during her when she miscarried. Yes.
Mrs. Darcy wants to murder Miss Dean. I should find and confront her about this.
I think it's so funny that Mr. Farley is here every time I have to confront somebody. He's always watching. Let's do it.
Mr. Ward.
Confront! Your goal is to murder Miss Dean as revenge for the affair that occurred while you miscarried.
What a dark horse you are, Mr. Ward. But for what purpose? Why go to all this trouble? Would you mock me?
No, but you shouldn't kill people.
Or do you mean something worthwhile by it? I confess. I killed my husband.
I wasn't expecting that.
It seemed to me there was nothing else I could do.
There was nothing else you could do? Nothing at all?
Everything he put me through. I saw nothing but red until he was cold in the ground. And then I thought, it wasn't only him who wronged me.
Okay, you murderer.
There was the woman, too, who had caught his attention. She must have known. Our Evelyn Dean. So yes, I came here under his name, intent on finding her. To this forsaken backwater on the west coast of nowhere. To do something terrible to her.
Okay.
But since I've been here, I didn't really believe in ghosts and magic before all this, you know. But I'll tell you this, I do now. My husband is haunting me.
As he should.
I don't want vengeance, but I do want to be rid of him. And maybe he'll be content if he has her for company. If that is what it takes.
Oh, so she wants to... Now she wants to kill Evelyn so that their spirits can be together? I don't know.
Well, there's no...
That's not going to hold up in court.
Things, Mrs. Darcy. Let me see if I can do something about your husband.
Chance would be a damn fine thing.
Exorcism! Put the ghost to rest. Oh my goodness. Well then. Alright, well it is almost 10 a.m. I am going to go back up to my room and that's going to be my little safe spot. Gonna click a couple things. Do any of these make my time go up? I think if I've already looked at it. Alright. 10 o'clock. Damn, a lot has happened in 2 hours of gameplay. Alright, 10 a.m. I am loving this game. I'm loving it. I really am. I know this probably isn't for everybody. It's a lot of reading and kind of staring at just like comic book pictures, you know? It's not a lot to look at, I can say. But my god, I am so invested now. Now that I've gotten more of the controls, a handle on the controls, like I'm whipping around this building, okay? And I hope you guys are enjoying it too. Please, once again, if you have any tips and tricks for the gameplay or if there's anything I'm missing, leave those comments down below. But other than that, I'm having a great time and I hope that you guys stick around for the rest of this series because this seems like a pretty good one. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye.